It is officially summertime, and while Jeannie Bouchard is currently embracing her hot girl summer era, I am just trying to dress like I am in my hot girl summer. Hi, my name is Victoria Radnothy, and I'm the official fashion correspondent for the PPA Tour. And today I'm going to be covering some of the summer 2025 pickleball fashion trends. There are so many exciting things happening in sportswear and athleisure this summer, and these are some trends that you are going to want to incorporate into your personal style and when you hit the pickleball court, just to make sure that you are on trend and the best dressed on the court. I know that is my personal goal every time I hit the court. Maybe I can try for an Ernie, but I know I'm going to be the best dressed one there. So, without further ado, let's talk about some of the pickleball fashion trends for summer 2025. An overall vibe that I am seeing is the East Coast country club aesthetic. This is best defined by navy and white, accented with maybe vibrant greens or red pinstripes. The East Coast country club aesthetic is best envisioned as what a fabulous woman who wore pearls wears when she goes and hits the pickleball court at her local racket club. All of it is extremely cohesive. This trend is so popular off the pickleball court because court fashion is getting more and more trendy these days, especially thanks to all of the tennis tournaments going on and the growth and popularity of pickleball. Racket sports are really having their moment, so it makes sense that we are seeing racket sports style influence kind of bleeding off into just regular day-to-day wear and off-court fashion, but I love to see it on the court as well. Jeannie Bouchard is a great pro player example. She wears New Balance, particularly her look from the Veolia Atlanta pickleball championships is giving very East Coast. It's very like classic tennis inspired. It's so charming. There's something about that aesthetic that always looks so effortlessly high class and sophisticated and just so put together. So I particularly really like that overall vibe and aesthetic. There are so many brands that are not athleisure or sportswear that are stepping into and releasing small limited collections in athleisure just to really reflect the popularity of court sports, especially over the summer months. So we're seeing like Veronica Beard, who is a luxury apparel line. They're partnering up with Head Sportswear to launch a very Hamptons East Coast summer country club chic vibe. And I'm loving to see the positive influence. Also thinking that that specific aesthetic is extremely popular right now, not just because it is summertime, but also because there's so much media that has that aesthetic right now that is definitely being popularized on my feeds. For example, The Summer I Turned Pretty season 3 is about to come out, and that is very East Coast summer vibes, as well as We Were Liars series coming out. And also, funny enough, Taylor Swift just released her summer merchandise collection, and it is very East Coast inspired. This aesthetic is just so popular right now, and there are ways and examples to easily participate in this style when you hit the pickleball court by seriously just wearing a little navy dress, having some white shoes, a white visor. No matter whether you're balling on a budget or you're going for something a little bit more luxury, it is so easy to replicate that aesthetic, and you look so timeless and so effortlessly fabulous. The next trend I want to talk about is ditch the little black dress. I know, I am a huge fan of the little black dress, but I think this summer we need to ditch the little black dress and switch it out for a navy dress. Navy is the new black. Navy is such a perfect color for the summer because it's a little bit softer. It isn't so harsh, but it still has that same wonderful slimming effect that black does. You can mix and match it, and I think it really plays beautifully into the East Coast country club aesthetic. All of these lines and all of these fashion brands that are participating in court fashion, there is like no black. There is only navy, which is such a prominent trend going on right now. It's summertime. Put your black away for the fall and the winter and switch it out for navy. Pair your navy with white shoes, white socks, white visor. You can also go all navy. I think that is so chic. Jeannie Bouchard does that so well. Lots of pickleball pros have participated in this trend. Hunter Johnson did an incredible all navy look from Wilson at the PPA San Clemente finals. He looked amazing. So navy is just such a chic and classic color, especially for the guys. Highly recommend because it's a little bit more exciting than just all black. Mary Brashaw also looked so gorgeous in this navy dress at the Veolia North Carolina Open. It's just such a great color. It looks so good on everybody, so highly recommend incorporating some navy into your courtwear. The next trend to incorporate into your pickleball fashion is floral. Now, even though it is the summertime, and technically florals are more of a springtime look, florals are just still so popular. I am so biased towards florals. I have always been a sucker for a floral pattern. So seeing very accessible brands like Target participating in the floral trend is so wonderful. The popularity of florals really stems from Love Shack Fancy. Love Shack Fancy recently has got involved into the athletic wear and athleisure space thanks to a collaboration with the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders, which the line is just gorgeous, like so pretty and so Southern sweetheart. Love Shack Fancy got super popular thanks to their very specific silhouette and branding. Altered State, they also love the floral wear. They have so many cute little floral dresses that are perfect for hitting the pickleball court, especially for the players that are looking for a little bit more femininity, a little bit more girly aesthetic. So cute, and it's just so adorable. But specifically pink florals I think is the most popular. If you are wearing florals off the court, you should try to wear florals and incorporate florals on the pickleball court because I don't think you'll be disappointed at all. You just will look like a breath of fresh air when you hit the court. So this next trend is so interesting to me because when I first saw it, I thought there was no way this could be pulled off and it would like be successful. I'm talking about lace. Lace is so popular off the pickleball court right now. Lace is everywhere for streetwear this summer, but I'm also seeing lace incorporated into athletic wear, and that just doesn't make sense to me. The science of lace, like I feel like it would pull, it would snag. I have not tried a lace skirt when I've played pickleball. So I don't know how it would wear. Genuinely, that is like my main concern is, it getting caught because lace is so fragile. I would definitely be concerned that it would not hold up as well as the usual spandex, elastic, polyester, all of those fabrics that are made for working out. Also, none of the pickleball pros have participated in the lace trend. I've seen lots of mesh, particularly from Georgia Johnson and Tyra Hurricane Black, but not yet any lace. But I think it looks so pretty. I love seeing the experimentation that is coming from fashion and apparel. I love that these different brands, including like American Eagle, who are very accessible, how they are experimenting with off-court trends and trying to incorporate them into athleisure. For so long, athleisure has literally just been biker shorts, leggings, and pleated tennis skirts. So I am so excited in this modern era that we have of athletic wear fashion that just continues to develop and evolve and get more interesting, get more experimental, and lace is a great example of this experimentation. The next trend we have is bows. Oh my goodness, bows are everywhere, especially in court fashion. Even former bachelorette Hannah Brown, who just celebrated her actual bachelorette party, she wore a Love Shack Fancy white and baby pink set. And what was the pattern? A bunch of little bows. It was so cute. Even she is participating in the trend. Bows are kind of a hit or miss. I think a lot of people love bows or they hate bows. I think maybe the cheerleaders of the world or the former cheerleaders of the world love a bow. I personally wrestle with bows. I love a hair bow, but the pattern of a bow on a tennis dress, I don't love that as much, which is funny because I do favor more of the classically feminine and girly styles and silhouettes. But a bow, I think, can read as a little immature. I think because a lot of little girls wear bows in their hair, and I know I wore hundreds in my hair, I think it can just perhaps age down the person who is wearing that. Bows are not the most classically sophisticated pattern in general. I'll say it. What I do like though is the dresses that have bows incorporated either on the straps or on the back of the dress. Whiskey has a gorgeous white example of this that I think Tyra Hurricane Black should absolutely wear. I mean, would she not look just gorgeous in this? Like, this looks right up her alley. I also love this example from Anthropologie and Love Shack Fancy with the blue floral bows on the straps. I think that is just so, so cute. Lululemon also recently added some wrap dresses into their collection, and they include little bow ties as well. A lot of the pickleball pros love to incorporate the bow trend, mainly just in their hair. I have seen Georgia Johnson, Tyra Hurricane Black, Paris Todd. A lot of the pro women wear really fun bows in their hair to just add a little bit of extra flair. Another very popular pattern right now is gingham. Gingham is so trendy off the pickleball court right now. Gingham is just the classic checkerboard pattern that is just delightful. It is the pattern that really only exists in the summertime. There's something about gingham that's just like picnicky and charming. I love it. And because it is a trending pattern, we are seeing gingham being sold from places like Target all the way to fancy schmancy Love Shack Fancy. While I love the gingham trend, I think it is one of those trends for me personally that I will really only be investing in temporarily for the season. I think gingham will eventually look outdated, and I think it's going to look more outdated more quickly than we think. When it comes to like a pattern like a floral is very timeless. It comes back every year. Same thing with like a stripe pattern. You can wear those anytime, any place, anywhere. But gingham is a little bit more specific, and I do think that in a couple of months' time, I do think it's going to lose kind of its luster and its appeal. But just know that it might sway more towards outdated if you are concerned about that. But if you're a gingham girly, own it, wear it, love it, rock it. Now, the last trend we have is a silhouette, and it is a drop waist. Drop waists are so popular right now on dresses off the pickleball court. Like, every sundress I'm seeing is a drop waist. And I like the drop waist. I think it looks so gorgeous on 99.9% of models, but the drop waist is a tough silhouette on, in my opinion, like the majority of us. Drop waists don't accentuate a woman's natural curves as well as other silhouettes do. To me, a drop waist hits me at the least optimal spot because it drops below your natural waist. You have to have a very specific body type to pull it off. And if that's you, like, oh, I'm envious. I wish I could pull it off. A drop waist elongates my torso instead of elongating my legs. And if you can elongate your legs, that's gonna make you appear taller. And if it's elongating your torso, you're gonna look shorter. And I don't wanna look any shorter than I already am. So a drop waist is tough. I highly recommend trying it on before you buy it, before you commit to it, and just making sure that the drop waist makes you feel your best self. Alex and Angie Walker have been experimenting with the drop waist, and these two just look gorgeous. I love these little black dresses from them. It's like a half drop waist thing too, which I think is so fun and really interesting. I love that take on the trend. I think it's very cool. What's fun about a lot of these trends too is that they overlap. So maybe that is the move, to invest in one of these tennis dresses or a matching set that has a few of these trends that you really like. And instead of having to buy, 6 new outfits, just find the one with a few of those trends that you really like. Wear what you want. Wear what you feel most comfortable, most confident in. Show up in a cute tennis skirt that has that gingham that you love, or the florals that just really speak to you and make you feel beautiful. I think that's the most important thing when it comes to court fashion. Wear what makes you feel your best self, because if you look and feel so, so good, you will play even better. The last of the trends we're talking about is the accessories. First of all, it's summer. We're all wearing visors. They look great. Pull your hair back into a ponytail, get your front pieces a little bit lighter, and wear a visor. They're so much more lightweight, a little bit more breathable, and perfect for the summer. Ruffle socks is another very popular accessory, and this is a personal favorite of mine. I think the ruffle socks are just such an adorable little detail. Jeannie Bouchard has been wearing ruffle socks on the pro pickleball court, and basically anything that Jeannie Bouchard wears, I also want to wear too. So they are just such a cute little addition to an otherwise boring accessory. So if you want to elevate even the smallest element of your pickleball fashion that is often forgotten, try out an ankle ruffle sock. Pro tip, if you are going to try the ruffle sock trend, I highly recommend getting ruffle socks that either are plain or have a color that is matching whatever color your court shoes are. I think it just really elevates and ties everything together. And if you're going to be paying attention to your socks, you might as well make sure that they also match the rest of your outfit. When every detail is matched and aligned, it just makes you look so much better. And our final accessory, knitwear. Knits are huge over the summer, and this really ties back into the East Coast country club summer aesthetic. Because up north, it is the kind of summer where it is warm during the day, but a little chilly at night. I love the country club aesthetic of a knit. Just looks so chic. Laura Giltonen participated in the knitwear trend at the Veolia Atlanta Pickleball Championships, and she just looks so great. Lots of brands are also making knitwear sets. Aloe Yoga is a very popular set right now. I love the look of it, but I do question if you're actually playing in a knit outfit. That just seems so uncomfortable and very heavy. So I personally think that it is best for after court play or before court play. If you want to participate in the knit trend, I recommend just getting a knit sweater, knit pullover. Don't bother with a knit skirt or tank top. But if the knit set is really speaking to you, go for it. So that wraps up the summer 2025 pickleball fashion trends. What is your favorite trend? Please let me know in the comments below. And if you want to keep up to date with all things pro pickleball fashion, scan the 2 QR codes on your screen to follow pickleball.com on Instagram or go straight to our website. And if you want to witness pro pickleball fashion history in the making, find a PPA tour stop near you. Now, go dress up and play pickleball. Bye!